Today we're going to talk about hot water taps and if you think they're worth it. Hi, I'm Victoria from C&C Kitchens and I'm the lead designer. So some of the main advantages obviously of having a hot water tap will be that straight away you can get rid of your kettle. So if your kitchen's open plan, you don't then have to have a kettle out in display. So you're saving obviously a bit of worktop space and then decluttering your worktops. So that's obviously one good advantage. Another advantage, obviously you've got hot water straight away. So you're not having to go to your kettle if you want boiling hot water. And from that hot water or boiling hot water, you've obviously got tea. You can make straight away, it has to be, the water has to be boiling for a cup of tea. You've also got your boiling hot water for your pasta. So if you've got fresh pasta and you put it onto an induction hob, you'll have your pasta cooked within minutes. And then you can use it to blanch vegetables and sterilise. So there's lots of advantages of having a hot water tap. Visually, obviously, you can get a hot water tap that's your hot, cold and boiling hot water in one. So it's literally just one tap. So if your sink is on your island, there's no need for a kettle and you just got one tap on display. You've also got the safety aspect of it. A lot of people are concerned that you had this tap which has got boiling hot water. A lot of the hot water taps do have a safety feature on it. So Quooker, for example, their tap, you have to press down and turn it twice. So you would have to know to do that to get the hot water from that. If you think about it, within your kitchen, you've got a kettle, so that's got boiling hot water in it that can hold over 1.5 litres of water that you could potentially spill. So in theory, I would say actually a hot water tap is less dangerous. Also, when the boiling hot water comes out, it's aerated. So that means that if you were to put your hand under it, not realising that it was boiling hot water coming out of it, obviously you would feel it and you'd take your hand away, but it wouldn't scald your hand. So again, I would say hot water taps, there's no concern over the safety. With the hot water taps, I'd like to take into consideration is the cost of having a hot water tap against a kettle. The initial hot water tap itself can be quite a big outlay, some of them £400 to £500, the Quooker is over £1,000. So the initial outlay, yes, it is quite expensive, but then once you actually have that, the running of it, so Quooker, for example, that's 3p per day to run that. The kettle, turning your kettle on, similar sort of price, that's 2 to 3p. And if you think when you put your kettle on, quite often you'll fill it up more water than you need, you'll put it on, go away, forget what you put it on and then come back and turn it on. And if you think how many times you put the kettle on a day, and I know how many times I do, there is a big difference between the running of the hot water tap and the kettle. Obviously, though, the outlay for that hot water tap is a lot more. And if, say, you go for the Quooker tap, which is over £1,000, you're not going to make your money back on it. So you don't go for the hot water tap because you want to overall save money, but you do, obviously, once you have it, you are making a saving. If you've got hard water, you will need to think about how that's going to impact on your hot water tap. Most of them will offer a filter, which you can purchase at the time of purchasing the tap. So you'll have the cylinder that's holding your boiling hot water within your sink, and then next to that you'll have your filter. So it's an inline filter that will have a cartridge that will need replacing. Depending on how much you use your hot water tap will depend on how often, but I'd say about every 6 months. The tap itself has a filter within it, but that is more to improve upon the taste of the water. So obviously when you're thinking about purchasing a hot water tap, do think about the continual running costs of that tap to replace the cartridges. So there's lots of brands out there for the hot water tap. Quooker is, I say, probably the most popular one. You've got Blanco as well, ISC, Franke, Zip. So you've got different price points. So lots of different ones out there to choose from. What I would say about the hot water tap is it's certainly something I would think about having if I was going to have a new kitchen. And even if you felt I'm not going to have it right now with the budget, I would certainly put in power for it, because at some point, you could then retrofit it. But in all honesty, I think it's something to think about with a new kitchen, and I think there's going to come a point when probably everyone has a hot water tap. It's just going to become a standard. So when thinking about your new kitchen and what you're going to put in there, having a hot water tap is something I would definitely recommend. If you like our videos, please like and subscribe.